We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Now batting, Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Addison Russell.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field, and Hayward has a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in as Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Back up the middle, and that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And the 2 guys on base right here.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward racing back. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Now at the plate, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. The relay throw, and he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Margot.
From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to 1st, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
First baseman, Freddie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at 2nd and 3rd now with still nobody out.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The next 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. And he is in there. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. For Zobrist, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. 1 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. Sierra is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 35.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Zobrist now at short. Fielded cleanly on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First things first, here's a throw over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
0-1.
The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Riding in once again, Ryan Healy. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Margot. And that retires the side. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. So stepping in, Manny Pena. He had a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Half. Going back on it, still ranging back. Gone! Standing in, Steven Matz. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And set to go now is the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sierra over to his left, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Sierra, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 35.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton on the run, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ian
First
Happ.
pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Sierra sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Arrieta.
Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball left side. Flores has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman number 25, Ryan Healy.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Up for the Cubs, center fielder Jason.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores in foul ground, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in once again, Steven Matz. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Steven Matz.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Sierra. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And now the Cubs bullpen will start. Now a move over to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Happ has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit back up the middle, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ian Happ. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw a strike.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Asdrubal
into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
First baseman number 25.
So striding forward now, Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Jose Reyes would be next. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. He's running towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Now to the plate, Manny Pena comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pedro Strop enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Pedro Strop.
from the stretch. Slow roller back to the mound. There to play it is Zobrist, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. So digging in now, Steven Matz. Brandon Moss will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Brandon Moss.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Chicago Cubs, number 39.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Johnny Peralta will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Richard Blyer.
At the plate, Mike Montgomery. And he's getting his first plate.
Pitcher, Mike.
Austin Hedges will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. A quick out number 1. Here's Addison Russell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here it comes. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Calling for it, Sierra. 2 down. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Weak roller right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Justin Grimm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll try and lead things off here.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the move. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number
Stepping
35.
into the box, Sierra. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is flared out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Russell has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in as Drupal Cabrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here it comes, 2-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Jeurys Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 27, Jeurys Familia.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head. The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. Alex Avila will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. And this ball swung on and hits his center field, and this should do it. Margot is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.